to denounce derogations from His Highness Trump I and the right of forgiveness. The United States, the biggest lesson givers on the planet, always ready to denounce derogations from the rule of law, except that their president can enjoy the sovereign privilege of pardoning. George III, here we are. Donald Trump plans to forgive his 3 children and his lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, even before they are charged. Granting early pardons is almost a tradition in the United States. Gerald Ford pardoned Richard Nixon, never charged with anything, for all offenses against the United States. Presidents are very forgiving. All of Ronald Reagan's accomplices in the Iran-Contra affair have escaped justice or obtained a pardon. Caspar Weinberger, his Secretary of Defense, Admiral John Poindexter, his National Security Advisor, Oliver North, the head of the bastards at the National Security Council, have been found guilty of multiple crimes. But their convictions were overturned by Bush Sr. in 1991, when he became president. As Vice President, Bush was Ronald Reagan's co-conspirator who approved the whole affair, even though he claimed it had all been done without his knowledge. Despite Congress's ban, its main collaborators sold arms to Iran to fund the Contras guerrillas in Nicaragua. Bill Clinton granted a presidential pardon to Democratic trafficker Mark Rich, even though he was wanted by the FBI. Rich's wife had just made a substantial donation to her future presidential library. It was the first time in U.S. history that a criminal on the loose was granted a presidential pardon. Some had tried to justify Ford's forgiveness of Nixon by saying it had helped the country reconcile after the Watergate scandal. Democrat Jimmy Carter drew on Ford's example, and did not prosecute Henry Kissinger, Nixon's accomplice in the criminal decision to bomb North Vietnamese cities. National unity was also invoked by Barack Obama, who did not prosecute his predecessor George W. Bush, Vice President Cheney and Secretary of Defense Rumsfeld for, among other crimes, authorizing torture in contravention of U.S. and international laws. Can Trump forgive himself? The opinions of constitutional law experts vary on this subject. One thing is certain. This could only apply to federal crimes. The Manhattan District Attorney's current investigation into Trump and his children would not be covered by his pardon. And if Trump and his children were to be convicted, they could go to jail. The Supreme Court has never ruled on the value of an early pardon. She will have to do so if ever the recipient of such a pardon, indicted by a federal prosecutor, invokes his immunity to invalidate the lawsuit. Many Americans want Trump to be held accountable for his wrongdoing in court. Biden said he would not intervene if his attorney general sued Trump and he would not forgive him if convicted.